Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be decorating for fall, which is my favorite time of year, and I just love decorating and I've been looking forward to this day. I usually try to wait until the beginning of September to decorate, and we're finally here. So my daughter and I actually started yesterday, and then today I'm going to finish up. I actually have a rare day where my husband and younger daughter are at an air show and my older daughter got invited to a friend's house. So it's a Sunday and I have a few hours to myself, which hardly ever happens, especially on the weekend. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna finish up decorating and then try to do a little self-care time too. So, and I just wanted to mention really quick, this is not going to be one of those videos with like a huge haul of stuff that I bought. Honestly, I quit my full-time job a little over a year ago, and we're honestly just not in a place right now to spend extra money on things like fall decorations. So my goal, whoops, I just hit my foot on the piano bench behind me. My goal this year is to only use what we have and not buy anything new. I did buy, it's not even fall decor, but I did buy one thing for myself today. I bought a puzzle, which like I said is not fall decor, but I think that's what I decided I'm gonna spend my afternoon doing after I decorate. That was the only thing I bought new this year for fall. I think I have one box of fall decor and I'm just gonna try to use what I have in there. And I just wanna show that you do not have to have a Pinterest perfect house. You don't have to have a house that looks like a showroom. My house definitely looks lived in, but just with the little touches I have here and there for fall, it just makes it so much cozier. I know after a long day, when I put my kids to bed and I'm sitting in the living room and just like looking around at all the fun little pumpkins and fall touches, it just brings me so much joy. So I hope that you don't feel any pressure to buy anything new. Unless you want to, there's nothing wrong with it either if you enjoy that and if you're in a good place to do that. But yeah, today I am 6 months pregnant and I can't talk without getting out of breath. I'm short and I just don't have a lot of lung space. But anyway, I hope that this video just gives you maybe a little bit of inspiration, but also just shows you how to be content with what you have and how to make your house feel like a home and cozy without feeling like you have to buy a million things and make it look like no one lives there, because that's definitely not reality in most cases. Well, I mean, obviously somebody lives in your house, but I mean, the perfect looking house is not always reality, and especially when you're in the throes of motherhood like I am right now. So yeah, come along with me and help me decorate my house. All right, I have one box of fall stuff. So this is it, and I'm gonna try not to buy anything new this year. So we'll see what we can do with this stuff. So I'm starting in my dining room. I bought this farmer's market pitcher at Walmart last year. Learned the hard way, it does not hold water. It was really sad. It got water all over the top of my piano last year. Anyway, I probably should have known better. But I'm just putting pampas grass in it this year, which I also purchased last year on Amazon. So I'm just trying to arrange it and make it look nice here, which I can be really particular about how things look. So it did take me a while to get it to look how I liked it. So now I'm decorating on top of the piano. So I put the pampas grass there, and then I put this leaf garland there that I got from my mom. She was just getting rid of it, so she gave it to me probably 10 years ago, and I've used it every year since. And then the candle holders I got at Hobby Lobby probably 2 or 3 years ago. And now moving on to the dining room table, I'm just getting rid of all of our summer stuff first to make way for fall. daughter painted these last year, and I think they look adorable hanging on our wall in the dining room. It is bright out here. It might be September, but there's a high of 90 today. But I like to use a lot of natural things when I'm decorating my house, which I think is cheaper and I think it's prettier. So I'm out here and I'm gonna cut some hydrangeas off of this big hydrangea bush and make a big basket full of those on my dining room table. All right, I've got a bunch of them here. I kind of like how some of them are, you know, almost done and they're starting to turn a little pink. I think that'll look nice. Google told me that if I spray these with soapy water, that might encourage any little bugs that might be in there to get out. So I'm gonna try that before I bring them inside. Okay, Ellie girl, you don't wanna get sprayed. Why don't you back up? All right, so I have my hydrangeas and they're all sprayed, so hopefully all the bugs are out of there if there were any. And I'm just gonna kind of place them around that basket on the table. I did this last year too, and they just kind of like dried out in there and they looked pretty like all season long. So hopefully that'll work too. I don't know if I should take the leaves off of here. I might be able to just hide them, so we'll try that. All right, I actually didn't mess with it too much because I kind of like it. I think it looks really pretty. Now I'm just praying there's no spiders in there. And here is just a final look of everything in the dining room. And now we're moving on to our living room. I bought this sign many years ago and I don't remember where it came from, but I think it's cute. I bought this candle at Joann's probably 2 years ago, and I just absolutely love the picture on the front. That's the whole reason I bought it. And now I'm pulling out my letterboard for the first time in a while, and I'm gonna put one of my favorite fall quotes on it and hang it up or set it up on the mantle. And then I also put another one of my favorite pieces for fall on the mantle, and that is this cute little haunted house that I bought at TJ Maxx a few years ago. It's so cute and cozy, I love it. And I only have a couple Halloween things, so I just put it all out at once. I don't do fall and then Halloween decorations, I just put it all up. Another more natural thing that I like to do is make an orange slice garland. My knife is a little dull. I've seen these a lot at Christmas time, but I like it for fall too, obviously, because it's orange and it's just a really nice natural way to add some coziness. I like to hang it on our fireplace. So Once again, I'm out of breath. But you just slice them in very thin slices. And then you bake it on a baking sheet in one single layer for 107 or at 170 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 to 6 hours. So it takes a while. And then you can let them dry overnight if you want to. I don't think I did last year when I made these, but they just have like a natural hole in them anyway, most of them. But I used string last year. You could use twine, whatever you think would look good. And you just string it through a needle, and like this one doesn't have a hole, so you just like poke it through, and you can space them out, or you can do them really close together. We'll see how many I have this year, but super easy, and I love how it turns out. I've got 2 baking sheets of these ready to go in the oven, basically until tonight, 4 to 6 hours. It's many hours later, and these just came out of the oven. They feel a little bit like they could use a little bit longer to dry, like overnight. So I think I'm gonna make that garland tomorrow. And here's a final look of everything I put in the living room, minus the dried orange slice garland, because I'm making this voiceover before I have finished that, but I will put a clip in of everything all together once I finish it. And just another example of how our house looks very lived in. I have a basket full of toddler toys sitting by the fireplace, which, you know, function over beauty sometimes. I put my orange slices on a string, and then I had a couple extra. It was getting a little heavy, so I just kind of stuck them in this greenery up here. Add a little more orange, and overall I like it. It just adds a little orange touch and like a homemade, old-fashioned looking flair, I think. At Christmas time, I might add some cranberries. These two are too close together. Maybe we'll just get rid of that one. And now the last thing I'm gonna decorate today is our kitchen. I don't really do a lot in the bathroom other than maybe like a couple fall candles. Or the bedrooms. I just like to keep it simple. So a few more touches in the kitchen and then I'll be all done. And here I am stocking up on hot cocoa because we love that on a cold day. And I'm just gonna replace all my Disney mugs with my favorite fall mugs, which really these are the only fall mugs I have left because I decluttered them about a year ago. And I shared this in my last video, but this is our fall bucket list that I just printed up on Canva. All right, and now that I am done decorating for fall, it's kind of funny because I decorated the table, made it all pretty, and then I moved everything out of the way so that I could start my puzzle. But I have a few hours by myself. I picked this puzzle up today. Like I said, it's the only thing for fall that I bought. I found it at Walmart. I love doing puzzles, and I knew I had a couple hours and I really thought about what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, I could be productive, but then I thought you know what, this never happens on the weekend that I have time to myself, so I'm gonna do something fun. So I'm gonna try to see how much of this puzzle I can get done.
Every minute, my guilt escalates at how long he's spending helping me. Finally, when I'm contemplating getting up to check on him, a fist raps on the door to my office.
And I gotta say, I thought, I usually do like 1,000-piece puzzles and it takes a long time. I thought, and I can do like a 300-piece in an afternoon, so I thought a 500-piece one would be perfect. It's actually a lot harder than I thought, so I'm definitely not gonna finish it today, but this is my progress so far, and I'll probably work on it more later tonight. Well, that's about it for today's video. So I can't wait tonight to sit on my couch, snuggle in and watch a movie while I enjoy all of my fall decorations. Thank you guys so much for watching today. And if you want more fall content like this, make sure to stick around.